A Mobile mother is behind bars in Metro after sheriff's deputies say they found guns and almost $500,000 worth of cocaine. But investigators say that's just the beginning. Our Dacian Smith is in the studio tonight with more on this story. Dacian, you're told children were put in danger.
That's right. The sheriff says when deputies got to the woman's house, one of her children was actually wearing a backpack full of cocaine. And that's why they hope she stays in jail for a while.
Several kilos of cocaine are now off the street after deputies say a Mobile mother put her 4 children in serious danger. Investigators say this all started when the sheriff's office received a tip about 35-year-old Tierra Hill having a large amount of cocaine at her house on Harvey Court. Sheriff Paul Birch says she was seen leaving the house on Saturday but was caught soon after.
They received some information that she may be delivering some cocaine. There was a traffic stop conducted where she was ultimately found to be in possession of about a pound or 1.5 kilos of cocaine along with a firearm.
But that was just the beginning. When investigators searched the house, they say they found Hill's 4 children, ages 3 to 15 years old. They say the 3-year-old was wearing a backpack with around 2 kilos of cocaine in it. The sheriff says they also found another backpack with 1 kilo of cocaine and 2 handguns nearby.
There are a lot of possibilities that could have occurred had the children, number one, ingested any of the cocaine or been exposed to it. And then you've got these young children, have handguns within their reach as well.
MCSO says all of the cocaine is worth around $450,000. Jail records show Hill has been in and out of Metro Jail almost 10 times in the last few years, and they hope she won't be going anywhere soon.
It's just alarming to me that a mother would allow their children to be exposed to these type of things. She has to see a judge before a bond is set. But my 2 cents is she ought to sit her butt in jail until she goes to trial. I mean, she subjected those children to some extremely dangerous situations.
At last check, Hill remains in Metro Jail and faces multiple charges, including trafficking cocaine and 4 counts of chemical endangerment of a child. Live in studio, Dacian Smith, Fox 10 News.
An update to a story that's drawn headlines across the country. A Mobile woman arrested after law enforcement officials say her 3-year-old child had 2 kilograms of cocaine in her backpack. That woman, Tierra Hill, pleading not guilty this morning. Fox 10's Brenda Kirby is live in the news center with the latest. Brendan, Hill wasn't in court today, right?
Yeah, no, she wasn't, Joe. Her lawyer entered the not guilty plea on her behalf. She remains under house arrest. The charges stem from a traffic stop that Mobile County Sheriff's deputies made on Crenshaw Street on Saturday after what deputies describe as a reliable source tipped them off to a large amount of drugs in her house. Investigators spotted Hill leaving the home and say that a traffic stop yielded 1.5 kilograms of cocaine, a small amount of marijuana, and a handgun. Deputies say that a subsequent search of the house on Harvey Court near Hank Aaron Park turned up more guns and cocaine, including the cocaine in the young child's backpack. Hill's attorney, John Bruckowitz, says that it's early in the case and that he'll know more after a preliminary hearing on May 20th. But he says he's got questions about whether officers had probable cause to pull his client over in the first place.
Yeah, it's going to be an issue. It's going to be an issue as to why they would have stopped her as she was driving a vehicle in Midtown Mobile. They had indicated to her that she had a tinted window issue, and we dispute that. So we'll see.
Hill remains under electronic monitoring, and Bruckowitz says that she's doing well with that. He also says that all 4 of her children have been removed from the home. There will be a hearing set in Mobile County Juvenile Court on that. Reporting live in the News Center, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.
Another indictment case that drew widespread attention because it involved drugs in a 4-year-old child's backpack. Zavaria Maxey was scheduled to have a detention hearing late this afternoon, and her sister, Achanza Maxey, is also named in this indictment. They're accused of helping Achanza Maxey's husband, Glenn McGee, run a drug distribution organization in Mobile. Investigation started in March with a raid by the county sheriff's office at a house where investigators say they found a child with a book bag of drugs. Zavaria Maxey has a criminal record. She pleaded guilty in 2017 to a federal drug charge. Separately this week, a judge affirmed a decision to keep Achanza Maxey locked up pending trial. Prosecutors today asking the judge to revoke an order allowing a Mobile woman charged in a massive drug conspiracy to go free pending trial. For now, Nzadia Maxey remains in Metro Jail. The U.S. Attorney Office filing a 25-page document laying out more details about the allegations against her, her husband, and the co-defendant, Glennie McGee. Prosecutors allege they were running a drug network that conservatively was moving 20 kilos of cocaine a month. Investigators say they seized more than 9 kilos of cocaine and more than 1,000 fentanyl pills. Investigators honing in on Maxey and others after a case involving a 3-year-old who was found with a backpack full of cocaine. Federal prosecutors say the mother of that child, Tierra Hill, was a drug courier in the organization.